Okay, so it's been a little bit since my last upload, and today I feel like I have something worth recording. And how busy it's been the last month is definitely slowed things down dramatically for both channels, but more specifically this channel, the Fire Studio channel. So today I wanted to film another thumbnail with the maybe the background, I should say, the background of the thumbnail, where I am going through the process, a little bit different than I had my last time when I was filming a thumbnail for the other channel. And basically, I had something in my mind, and then when I shot the actual picture, when I took the picture for that, it paled in comparison as far as my expectations. I think this is a good thing. I think it's a bad thing in obviously in the present, but looking forward to the future or the bigger picture, I think it's definitely something exciting that shows that I have a lot to learn, a lot to grow into. And when I get there, it'll be well earned. So I definitely don't. I'm not down on myself for anything in the struggle of being a photographer, or the beginning stages of photography and videography. But I'm more excited about it than anything. So what I want to do today is I have an idea. I don't have a picture in my mind other than kind of a general concept. And to give you a little bit background and perspective of this shoot today is on the other channel, I was going through the paces of finding, you know, as far as the perfect audio for motorcycle videos, but more so like motovlogs. If you're familiar with this channel, or if you've caught up in a couple videos now, you may know. But if you're not, a motovlog is just like, I guess, a vlog, as people do. They walk around and they talk or whatever. But this is essentially while riding a motorcycle. So I have a cruiser. I have a Honda Shadow 750 that I'm going to shoot today, and trying to find the audio going from a wired connection to a wireless connection. So I have it's been discontinued. I've had the same setup for about 3.5 years now, and the general concept is I wanted it to be wireless so that if it rained, or it was in like a fog, or just kind of a maybe a light mist, not a steady downpour, that I wouldn't feel like I have to like seek cover, because I ride year round. I don't really care about elements. I ride in the cold, I ride in the hot, I want to ride in the rain. If I'm recording, that would be a plus too. So kind of take my journey all throughout, and I do want to travel on two wheels, so I don't want to have to worry about a pop-up shower out of nowhere stalling my trip, whatsoever, especially if I'm trying to make a certain time, certain place. I can't afford to pull over for an hour or so because I'm worried about connections or anything like that, or even just disconnecting everything. So in doing so, I tried a couple of different mic setups. I tried the Mic 3, DJI Mic 3. I tried the DJI Mic 2. And then I tried a hybrid system. Essentially, was the Mic 2 that has a 3.5 millimeter jack that I plugged into my pre-existing lav mic. Ultimately, I'm deciding on the DJI Mic 2, but I want to shoot the thumbnail where I have the Action 6, it's action cameras, DJI Action 6, the DJI Mic 3, and a Mic 2. I want to have them somewhere on my bike that shows that it's about audio, right? Showing lav mics, and also about a motorcycle. So the difference before, I had, like I said, what was in my head and what I actually shot or whatever I filmed in that process was lackluster in comparison. So this time I have a little more leeway. I have a little more, I guess, grace when it comes to whatever the result will be, because having a general idea but not the exact concept I'm looking at will probably help me this shoot. But I want to bring you along with, and this one's I'm going to struggle with. I already know, with lighting. Although the lighting is good here, I have Elgato lights, a key light, fill light, and I have some portable lights, very small, essentially the size of a cell phone. No diffusers or anything like that. They're RGB. So I'll take them with me. I'll take a couple GoPros for uh, second and third cameras, or really camera one, camera two, and then I'll take the Nikon, which I'm currently charging the batteries for right now. So I'll take this and film the process. My goal is to use free light. I don't have lights, portable lights, really, outside of like what I said, the size of your cell phone. Um, I may use those, I may not. I'll try to figure some things out. But we have a sunny day today. Yesterday was wild. We had 75 plus degree day, thunderstorms in the morning. Some overtime got canceled because of that, and which is good. I got to start my 5-day break a little sooner. But by the end of the day, they're calling for flurries. Go figure, right? Virginia weather. So that was pretty interesting. So t-shirt in the man cave, hoodie in the garage. But I'm gonna lift the garage door up. I'm gonna get some natural light to come in because we got a nice day today, or at least the sun's out, and try to let that light come in and try to figure out where I can raise that garage door level while being quiet because my wife's sleeping. So she works nights. Um, so I'll try to raise the garage door a little bit and let that light, the natural light, come in and act almost as a diffuser because I don't want the direct sunlight to come in and hit the tank. So I'll have to manipulate the bike a certain way, probably in the garage, move things around. I'm just concerned about my only concern is to actually get the products that I'm trying to photograph, which is the like I said, the Mic 2 and the Mic 3, the Action Cam. They all have magnets. And the Action Cam has a small rig around it, the company small rig, metal housing for it for protection. That has, since it's metal, I'm going to put some magnets on that, and I have the opportunity to put all those on the tank with the Shadow logo potentially. So there's a lot of ideas I can do, maybe closer to the speedometer. Just kind of thinking about different ways I can actually shoot this while getting as much of the motorcycle in frame without overpowering the products, right? The mics and the Action Cam. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. I guess we'll head to the garage from here. So a couple things. Gonna have to do some moving around, I guess, here. Quite a bit going on in the garage, of course. Toys. Anyway, what I've got here, this should show a little bit of it. Not the best lighting. I don't have the overhead light on, but it doesn't matter. So, not the cell phone. The Nikon D5600 GoPro. That's the Hero 10. That's the GoPro 13, Hero 13. I have one of the, I don't pull it out, but I have the Mic 2 here, and then the Mic 3 is here. I don't want it to start recording, so I'm gonna leave it in. I'm wearing the other Mic 3, so I want to have essentially, I'll have to cut here, make sure it doesn't record on here, but I want to have the Mic 2, the Mic 3, and this camera actually is going to be on the tank over here, so somewhere. I'll probably move this, I'm thinking here, move all this up further towards the door. Then I'll open the garage door, let some of the light in, and put one of the GoPros probably on the tripod. And then the other GoPro will be maybe a close shot of what I'm doing, maybe on the handlebars, and I'll wrap it around. I got a Gorilla mount, whatever they call them, that I'm holding on right now with this. So that's the goal. I will have to turn off the front screen here so it doesn't show anything while I'm recording my audio through here. It's just the easiest way I'm going to do it. It's already hooked up and everything, so we'll see. Once again, nothing in here. Well, there's probably a joke there, but no, I got the concept in here, no exact picture in my head. So I'll try a couple different things and eventually I'll get something right, I guess. I probably have to. I'll accidentally get something right, put it that way. All right, I'll be back. I added a monster to the mix too. That's my inventory. All right, so I'm thinking probably the best shot, I'm gonna take a microfiber towel to it too, to get some of that dust off or whatever. I'm not gonna wash it, it's fine, it doesn't need to be washed. Not for this or anything like that. And if there's anything like really bad, I can just erase it through Lightroom in post, so it's not too bad, not really that big of a deal. So like I said, I'm gonna move some of the stuff around and try to finagle it sideways here so that when the light hits it through here, my free light, when it hits it pretty even across the tank, because if I do it here, it's going to be brighter. I think it'll show brighter over here this way. Oops. From here to there. So I used to do a lot of thumbnails where I would just take a screenshot of the video, and I'm not big into, I never have and never will be into like clickbait. So I figured if I did a screenshot of the actual video, including this channel, then nobody could accuse it of not knowing what they were clicking or thinking they were clicking on something else. And that's why a lot of my talking head videos, the screenshot is just that. Like the one video I made about where I showed a fire for YouTube worthiness. What would have went better or best is if while I was talking about that fire and why I bring the camera, I would have just put a picture or a thumbnail of the fire. But clearly that's not what I want to do. That's not my intentions, is grabbing people's attention based on clickbait. Because I could care less, honestly, how big this channel gets. I think that anybody that follows it, to me, I think it's pretty exciting to have somebody that actually enjoys photography or even a setup behind the scenes stuff, and that's what I enjoy. So anybody that follows me here, if you are really into like this kind of channel, then we share obviously a common denominator, common theme here. But it is incredible how long it takes to set things up. And I'm at like the infancy as far as like learning this whole process and everything. But it's like stacking the camera like a wide shot. I don't have enough for a wide, medium, close, but I'll probably, well, right here it is technically, but that camera will end up go away as being part of the prop. But the wide shot, close shot, setting that up and getting that in the right spot, getting the lighting right, taking the picture, getting the right, exposure for the shot. It takes quite a bit, but that whole process is fun. Like filming the process to me is a lot of fun. It takes it it makes it go, 2-3 times as long as it should, technically. But to film this, to document this at this level, it's gonna be pretty cool looking back, I think at least. Even if it's just for me, which is fine. All right, let's see where this goes. I'm gonna start recording and I'll sync these real quick. So that'll sync those two cameras, and I got one more. I was thinking about putting it on the handlebars like I normally have it, but that may be in shot, so we'll skip that. I'm gonna have to put this flat somewhere. I do have another tripod, but this will be fine. Okay, do that. Now they're all recording. One more clap. All right, camera. So I'll say camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. All right, they're all recording. I got audio coming through to the Action 6 from the mic 3. I'm also wondering, do I move it? Do I even have to move it? I think I'm gonna test it out real quick. I gotta be real quiet because my wife's sleeping and she'll hear, hopefully she doesn't hear me talking. She's a light sleeper. But I gotta go real quiet here. Quiet? Probably not. All right. And right now I'm looking just in live view. I'm shooting at 1250. I was gonna show the camera. 1250 ISO. I gotta focus better than that. I'm not sure if this camera's gonna pick it up. Let's see. No, not really. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm shooting at. F2.8, 1/100. All right, so now let's take this and this. So I got the mic 2 and the mic 3. Like I said, that's perfect. That's not going anywhere. I'm gonna have to borrow this camera. I'm gonna have to shut it off too, and we're gonna have to switch cameras. So there's the mic 2 size comparison. The mic 2 and then the mic 2, mic 3. So I'll actually flip these. Because this actually gonna look really good. I might not have to move things then, actually. because this will make it look obviously like a motorcycle shot. I'll take this cardboard out of the way though, because the brick I don't mind one bit. See, this is the best part, not having quite the idea. I'm so used to shooting, I guess I'll talk here. All right, since this is camera one. I'm so used to shooting or like a video and then taking a screenshot from that video that, and I mentioned this in the last video, but the way my channel is, I could talk about like the same thing over and over again. Nobody sees it, so it's like the first time every time. All right, it's like 50 First Dates or Groundhog's Day. So I've taken a screenshot which is 16 by 9 because it's video. What I didn't know, and I talked about that, like I said last video, was if you take a picture and you try to put it in that 16 by 9, it's a 3:2 ratio. So it doesn't fit in that 16 by 9. It's got, by the time you stretch it out or whatever, zoom in, it's got dead space, right? Black bars on the other side, not the top, bottom like you see in movies or something, but on the left and right side. So I had to figure out a way to make that look right. It was okay, not a big deal. I can make it work. But what I want to do to combat that is, instead of shooting exactly what I want within that composition, that frame rate or whatever, not frame rate, that means something else. Shooting that composition, right? Everything that fits in frame. I need to shoot a little further away so that I can zoom in and post, essentially crop in on it, and then I'll be able to fit in 16 by 9 and get what I want. So I learned that last video. So when I shoot this with the Nikon, I'll have to make sure that I'm further away from where I want, and I'll zoom in to make it fit in that ratio, the 16 by 9, to make it a thumbnail picture instead of just a picture itself. So learn that. Okay, let's dive in. I'm going to turn this camera off and I'll start working on another camera.
Got my keys, got my camera, dust on the old backpack. Sun sitting low like it's waiting for me to finally unpack. Every scar, every stupid grin, every half-finished story I'm in. I've been saying one day for years now. Frames I miss just staring at my phone. So I'm racing all this lost time somehow, with a borrowed lens and a heart full grown. Click, breathe, hold it still, trying to fit a whole life in a windowsill. Every shutter's like a promise kept, a roll of a lifetime I haven't shot yet. If I chase the light till it's all turned blue, maybe I can learn the world in an afternoon. Click, breathe, yeah, I know it's soon, but a lifelong documentary's coming into view. You laugh, coffee steam in the air, I'm chasing that curl in your lip. Street chalk smeared by the weather, old man playing cards, talking slick, tiny kid with shoes untied, waving at a dog as it wanders by. I keep framing all these strangers like I've known them 20 years or more. Every blink feels like it's danger of losing what I came here searching for. Click, breathe, hold it still, trying to fit a whole life in a windowsill. Every shutter's like a promise kept, a roll of a lifetime I haven't shot yet. If I chase the light till it's all turned blue,